Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all already know what time it is, so let's just get right on into it. So the first thing you're going to do is apply your foundation all over. And if you're like me and you need to put it on your neck, girl, go ahead and drag it on down. Next, we're going to be concealing only under our eyes. And of course, we're going to blend it out. Next, we're going to be applying our setting powder, not just under our eyes, but all over our face. Because tell me when y'all ever seen a shiny skeleton. I'll wait. Exactly. Never. Now just dust off that excess powder. Now let's get into these brows, honey. I kind of went just a little darker. I wish I would have probably added some black to it, but it's all good. We work with what we got. Let's move on to the powder. Now, as y'all can see right here, I went a little bit too heavy. But this is also where you learn from your mistakes, because on the other side of my face, I went lighter and decided to build it up. And we're just going to be highlighting areas on our face, our under eyes, our reverse contour, our chin, and our foreheads. We're not going to be doing our nose because that is where we're going to be drawing on the little skeleton nose. Now let's get into these eyes. Now, if you're going to do this look, I do recommend you putting down a eyeshadow base. That way the black can pop out a little bit more, because I was very dissatisfied with how the black turned out, but in the end it turned out okay. But if I would have known, I would have definitely put an eyeshadow base down first. But we're just going to blend out that gel liner before we apply our actual black eyeshadow. And this actually took up most of my time because I was trying to make it all pretty and perfect. Then I had to realize that this was a skull look, so it doesn't have to be all pretty and perfect. So now, as y'all can see, I did put down an eyeshadow primer because the blue wasn't popping enough. So I put it down so that the blue color could come out a little bit more. And of course, whatever you do to one side, you do to the other. Now I'm just deepening up that eyeshadow with more black eyeshadow. And I'm going in my waterline with that same gel eyeliner. So you're going to make this little mad face, and you're going to be shading those little areas on your forehead or in the middle of your brows. Wherever your lines show up, just shade them in. Now, if I could go back, I would do them just a tad bit darker. But since it was my first time, I think I did a pretty okay job. And of course, you're just gonna go back in and blend. Right here, I'm just blending out that under eye, and I'm also adding some transition colors like some burnt oranges and some browns into my eyeshadow just to give it more depth. So y'all, don't let this time lapse fool you, okay? I was so nervous when it came to this step. But just take your time and breathe, and it will all come together. By the way, if you are looking to recreate this last minute, you can find some black paint at Party City for a reasonable price. I had to get back my big old flat brush because that little brush was not cutting it. And this is where I remembered that, oh, I'm doing a skeleton nose and not a little dog nose. So I had to go back to my little pencil or my little paintbrush and sculpt out that little dip to make it a skeleton nose. Now we're just going to be creating shadows around our face. For my melanated queens, I would suggest you going in with a little bit of black. I didn't because in the moment I was just too excited and wasn't thinking about that, but looking at the video now, I wish I would have gone in with just a hint of black to create a little bit more shadow and some depth to my face. Y'all, I was going ham with this part because I was trying to create what I was trying to create, but because of that black I was missing, it just wasn't fully there for me. Now we're going back in with that powder, and we're just going to be highlighting our forehead, that little section of our nose, well, the bridge of our nose, and then this part. As y'all can see, I went a little too ham. But there's always a way to fix your mistakes. Take your contour brush that you did all the depth with and go back in and just tap it over it, and I promise it'll go away. Now, speaking of powder, I believe the powder that I use is by Makeup Revolution, and I got it from Ulta for only $8. So since I'm going to be applying this powder for a while, how about y'all comment down below and let me know what y'all doing this Halloween. What are you going as? Where is the turn up going to be? Are you going to turn up at all? Are you going out? Are you staying indoors? Is it going to be a virtual party? Like, let me know. Because y'all know what I'm going to be doing? Nothing. Maybe creating another video. Who knows? But y'all let me know down below. Glitterify me, baby. As y'all can see, on one eye I've already applied the glitter. All I did was take my lash glue, applied to where I put the blue eyeshadow and stuck some glue, not some glue, but stuck some glitter that I got from Five Below for just $3.25. And I just applied it to my lid. Now we're just going to be making it look like we haven't eaten in about 10 years. Snatch that face. I said snatch that face, child. Again, don't let the time lapse fool y'all. This took some time and patience. Right where you contoured, you want to put your line above that, or even just trace the line that you contoured and it'll come out just fine. But do take your time. Also, let me know down below, how do y'all think I did for a first time? I think I did pretty swell. Now you're just going to take a shader or a blending brush and you're just going to be getting some black eyeshadow and blending it over that line just to create some shadow. Now taking that contour brush, you're just going to, I did not add any more powder. I just took the remaining that was already on the brush and I just added more shadows and more depth to my face. Then as y'all can see, I'm adding more white powder. Oh y'all, she's starting to look a little ghostly. Ew. Now let's add some teeth. You see me? Do y'all see me? It is coming together, y'all. So right here, I'm just going to take some highlighter. I took the highlighter from Artist Couture, Jackie Aina's LaPeach, and I just applied it to my cheeks and right on the bridge of my nose. Right now, I'm just showing you how I placed these beautiful flowers that I got from Joanne in my head. And voila, baby. Here is the finished look. Again, I would just like to thank each and every one of you guys for clicking on my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.